So we're here at Motorhome Specialist RV in Alvarado, Texas. We happen to be in the area visiting family, and so we stopped in to get a couple of minor warranty issues done. And I thought good opportunity to shoot a video of where we bought our RV and why we think it's a little bit different. And so we're going to start with showing you their website. So I've got it pulled up on the computer here, and because they have hundreds of RVs, this is the main page. You're going to want to decide whether you want new or pre-owned here. And so for us, I'll just go through the process that we used and select new. Then you want to go to the type of RV you want. Class Bs, Class As, diesel pushers, Super Cs, Cs, all of those things. So for us, what we did is come all the way down, also towables over here, and picked all-wheel drive models. So that will bring up their whole inventory of all-wheel drives, which as you can see right here, they've got 158 of them. So we want to narrow it down a little bit more. So you've got under all-wheel drives, you have B class as well as B plus. We were just interested in B plus. So I'll click on that and you'll see 60 total in inventory in the B plus. Now some of these are on site, some of these are on order. You can also change it from high to low to high or high to low. And so just to get quickly to the model we're looking for, I'll change it to high to low. So the first model is a 2024 Coachman Cross Trail Extreme 20XG, just like what we have. But you see right here, this model is sell pending. And so you'll pan down. Now that doesn't mean it's gone, just like a house. Just because it's under contract doesn't mean it's done. So that's why they leave them on there as under sell pending. Now if you see like a floor plan instead of a photo of it, that means it's on order. It's not here yet, so they don't have a photo, but they do have all the details on it. Sometimes they'll even have the window sticker from the manufacturer for it, so you can look it up that way. Here we've got a 2023 20XG. That one also sell pending. Here's a 24 Cross Trail. This is a 20BH, so that's a bunkhouse, not sell pending. So this one is on site and is available. You can look up the window sticker. Also, you click on the unit itself, and you're going to get the photos of it. And that's one of the things I like about Motorhome Specialists is they do a great job on their website of showing you photos in great detail of the coach. So from here, we're going to start a video of the whole property, and we're going to go out next to the campground that they have. Once you purchase an RV, they'll set you up here, and you can get all of your punch list done and cleaning and details and just stay in it and enjoy it and make sure you're completely familiar with it before you move on. So we'll do that next. So Motorhome Specialist kindly offered me a golf cart for the stay while we're out here, which is pretty common. They do that for a lot. And so we are in their, I want to say 20 slip marina. No, it's a 20 space RV park. And you can see some of the coaches that were just purchased that are sitting here getting a little work done. Very nice park, full hookups, pretty quiet. We'll move on. So we're in one of Sherry's favorite parts over here, and this is the Super Cs. And you can see they've got a pretty good inventory of Super Cs, both behind me and then all the way around. So we're in another section here, and I'm sorry for the background noise, we're by the highway, but this is where a large percentage of their A classes are, starting over here and then all the way around. So here we have the B classes, and they're going to start with the Sprinters and the 4x4s, and they go all the way down here, and then it turns into the double rows, and you've got both the Dodge Pro Masters and the Transits and every kind of configuration you can think of on them. So here we have the C class, and these are primarily on the Sprinter chassis. See, most of them are 4s and some other makes and go all the way around. So here we have the C-classes that are primarily on the Ford chassis. Now we find ourselves at our favorite, the B Plus model. And you'll see behind me we've got a cross trail that's very similar to ours. I think it's a 23 model. A couple other ones, bunkhouses and 20XPs. And then you move on a little bit and you'll get your Foresters and your Compasses and different Thor models. I don't know how many total they have. They have a lot. So right here we're looking at a part of the service center and prep center for your new RVs. They have their own car wash, and they send you out of here with, I think it's a half a tank of gas and a full tank of propane when you leave here. And then there's some bays far down there towards the end where they do a lot of surface work, and then a whole full service center where they do a lot more warranty work. I'm not sure where this section is. There's a whole section on fifth wheels and towables. This isn't where it is. There's just a couple here. I think these came out of the wash and they're getting prepped for their owners. But they have a massive amount of fifth wheels and towables as well. Now, as you saw on the website, Motorhome Specialist does sell used motorhomes as well. And we actually bought one here, one of our first ones, and it was on consignment. So the owner brought it here, and Motorhome Specialist got a percentage of the sale. And for us, worked out great, as well as the seller. I also wanted to mention, if you come here to Motorhome Specialist, in about a 1 or 2 minute drive, you will have two huge RV dealerships. Holiday World is one and Camping World is the other. And on one occasion that we were here and we were looking and trying to figure out exactly what we wanted and trying to get the best deal, in the middle of it I says, well, I want to go down and look and see what Holiday World has and somebody else. They didn't even flinch. They're like, absolutely, please go do that. Let us know if we can answer any questions. And ended up coming back, and I think they understood that what I was going to see was not going to be a better deal than what I was going to get here. So they weren't worried about it at all. But maybe you're looking for something and the make and model's not here, and it's just a couple minutes away. So this is the RV supply store that Motorhome Specialist owns and operates. And when we bought our RV, they actually give you a credit in their store. And if you leave a comment on the website, then they give you a bigger credit. So we ended up buying a ladder here that was specifically designed for our RV. So we'll do a quick look around. Okay, so we're here in the sales office of Motorhome Specialist with Nolan O'Banion, and he happened to be the person that I worked with. And I won't call him my salesman because I didn't feel like he was a salesman. He was just here to answer any questions and provide any information, and then complete the process when we decided we were ready to buy. So I'm going to ask Nolan a couple of questions. I'm going to start with the important one, which is, I feel like Motorhome Specialist has been better than any other dealership, and I've been with I won't name them, but I bought RVs from other dealerships before, national chains and so forth. And for me, the experience didn't compare. But I'll let Nolan say in his words what makes this place a little special.
Yeah, Rick, thanks. I appreciate it. I appreciate you coming by and seeing us again. It's always a pleasure having you here. And kind of things that separate us from some of our competition is the transparency that we have with our customers, the no pressure sales that we offer here. And we try to pride ourselves on giving you the information that you need, the stuff that you request. We're not here to try to push any one product down your throat. We're just a little bit different that way. And we also offer some things that other dealerships don't. If you're flying in, we'll come pick you up from the airport, which is always nice. While you're here, if you need a loaner car, we have loaner cars for you to use if you need to get some supplies. And we don't charge anything for this stuff. We do prep and PDI and inspections and cleaning and all that stuff for our customers. You do a walkthrough with the technician to show you how to not break it, right? And then we'll have you spend the night in the campground. Anything that comes up overnight, anything needs to be tweaked, just let us know. We'll come over the next day and take care of you. And that it's all included in our price. So we're very low hassle, low maintenance. We're not, pushy. That's kind of how we operate here. And everything's very transparent with us, very easy going. So.
And I did show them the campground at the beginning of the video, the service center with the wash bay that you have, even the store that you have to buy whatever items you might need to get yourself out there on the road. And yeah, all of those work very seamlessly. The campus here is so big. How many golf carts do you guys have?
Oh gosh, just for our customers alone, there's probably 20 of them out there, and then there's probably another 20 for the salesmen, and then I think staff, there's probably another 50. I mean, this place is massive.
Yeah, it is massive. And I did also go through quickly your website, which I think is very user friendly, and you can drill down to the information pretty quickly. Obviously, I think there's a motorhome for everybody out there.
Sure.
But there's not one motorhome for everybody. You know, we look for something specific. Somebody else has different needs. So your website makes it easy to get to the grouping that you want, and then be able to compare all of those. So I really like that. And you know, obviously inventory is a big thing when you're looking to buy. And your website shows what you've got and what you've got on order. But what do you guys typically keep here on property as far as an inventory goes for people to look at?
Yeah, I mean, we represent roughly 20 different lines for different manufacturers, and
Wow.
yeah, it's quite a bit. And then at any given moment, we have roughly 650 to 700 RVs on the lot. So
It's a lot to look at.
It is.
And you guys carry every category pretty much, right?
Yeah, from trailer to B-van to Class C to Super C to diesel pusher. I mean, you want a trailer or a $1 million Ford travel, we got it.
Yeah. Now, one of the things when I started this channel, it was really about just the coach that we had, and I wanted to provide something for the people that were in the same position as Sherry and I. We narrowed down to what we wanted, but there was very little information out there. So I wanted to get that information out there on our make and model. But now here we are back again at Motorhome Specialist, and not everybody's interested in that make and model. And so we wanted to show some different things, and we did a little bit. We didn't do walkthroughs of any specific RVs. You can find that in other places. But for a lot of people, finding the dealership is tough, and the people that you can kind of put some trust in. And you guys got great reviews. You go to the website and you see people write glowing stuff. But one of the things that's important to me in doing these videos is our integrity, and that is nobody pays me nothing for anything.
Right.
And actually, zoom in a little bit on this picture on the back wall. We do share an affinity for the Wall Street Bull because, as I said, that's my retirement program. If there's a bull market, I'm in retirement.
Right.
If it goes bad, then I'm going back to work. But other than that, nobody pays me. Coachman doesn't pay me anything. What does Motorhome Specialist pay me to do this video?
Nothing.
Nothing. I did get a mint out of his jar.
Yeah.
That's the closest there is to that.
Yeah.
So
A thank you and a hearty handshake.
thank you. Now, before we close out, is there anything else you want to share?
Yeah, you know, I kind of like to go over a little bit of some of the stuff that we do here, kind of getting back into that subject a little bit, because I want people to know out there that not only are we very transparent and easy to work with, but we offer a lot of things that are included with us. Like, I want to get back into like the RV Complete. Okay, RV Complete is something that we give to every one of our customers. It doesn't matter if you buy a consignment one, a used one, or a brand new one, or $1 million bus. Everybody gets this. And it has to do with kind of like a roadside assistance for RVs. So if you run into trouble out on the road, you do get a complimentary year of this where you can contact customer support 24/7. So if you have trouble with a slide or jacks or a flat tire, run out of gas, lock yourself out of the vehicle, it all takes care of that kind of stuff. It'll pay for the service call to come out to. We also give 2 free weeks of camping with that, 3,000 trails. So it's a nice bonus program that is complimentary to the buyer. And there's also some things that we're working on that's going to help you in the future. Can't really get into the details of it right now, but you're probably going to see some significant savings on fuel.
Wow.
Yeah. And so we're still working out the details of that, so I can't really get into the details, but it's probably going to happen. It looks like it's going to be a really great addition to our customer base. And there's also in that app, you know, access to RV Life Pro. There's access to a concierge in there, so that people can look up campgrounds in whatever area they plan on going camping with reviews and phone numbers. They can schedule service through it. There's all kinds of stuff through that. So that's something that every one of our customers get when they purchase from us, no matter new or used.
That's fantastic.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to that, especially hearing about what's going to happen with the gas, because
yeah,
for RVers, and we're full time, gas is a big deal.
Yeah.
And while I'm pretty happy with our miles per gallon, I know a lot of these bigger rigs gas is a bigger deal.
Yeah.
So interesting. Before we close, I do have one more thing that we are really excited about. On Wednesday, the video will air of the Van Caskey's review of Critter, our Coachman Cross Trail 20XG. And, you know, it was great to get to meet them in Arizona. They do a fabulous job. They've got just a tremendous amount of loyalty to their channel. I'm not sure how many subscribers they have, but some of their videos do in the hundreds of thousands of views because their content is so good. They spent 2-3 hours doing the video shoot just for the review that they did of RRV, drone shots, all of that. And talking to Hillary, she spends another 30 to 35 hours editing these videos to give you the best content that she can. So, you know, search them on YouTube, Van Caskey's. You'll find them pretty quickly, and look for the video on Critter Wednesday.